some of the earliest people having problems with data centers. I've been aware of that. And yeah, it's just kind of heartbreaking to find your dream home and learn that they want to put up a data center. So that kind of sucks. So
I became concerned about this when somebody just said to me, do you know there's a new data center coming in? I said, oh, I don't know anything about that.
You know that? Nobody wants to say I did so. And I think that you need to start listening to the people. I think they've made it very clear they don't want it.
I think that our city council needs to do more research on this issue, so they're as informed as I am in my limited studying about it. But there's a lot to it, and there's a lot of information in the whole state because it was zoned for warehouses. Well, this is an industry. That data centers are an industry. They are not just a warehouse.
It's crazy because where I live, like I have no ability to vote for anybody that's on that council, and they're putting this in my backyard. And you know, I can support candidates who do think that the data center is bad, and I can at least help them by being present, by going door to door, and like we're doing here. But it's just, it really also really rubs you wrong that you don't even have any voting power over anybody that's making this decision about your future, about your home, about the value of your home.
And our groundwater comes from Barron to Elk Mound. And that is not only a Menomonie problem. That's a community problem of Dunn County.
It's environmental concerns, which are enough. It's enough. The water concerns, it's enough the power concerns, and the air pollution, and how people are getting sick. People that live around these monstrous things.
It also reported from out of NBC that a data center in Tennessee, Memphis to be in fact, had a 30 to 60% increase in smog because of particulate emissions coming out of data centers. And the smog included formaldehyde, which is a carcinogen. It also reported in that smog that there was nitrous oxide or nitrogen oxide, and that's a precursor exasperating asthma and respiratory illnesses. And if you've ever helped a child with an albuterol inhaler treatment, or an older adult trying to get a very big, very expensive Advair discus inhalers, you don't want to wish that on anybody by bringing in those chances.
That I'm new here. What is an AI data center? What is the purpose of one? Because I want to tell you something. It's not to create jobs. It is not to help humanity. Okay, AI is taking over. We live in a technocracy. Do we know what that means? It's not pro-humanity.
We have lots of water around us. We have the Mississippi River, we have the Great Lakes, surrounded by Lake Michigan, and Lake Superior. And so that's why the data centers want to come in, because they need water. And they could drain our whole system. It's just not Menomonie. The other system that they're talking about is a cooling system that regenerates it while they say that they'll reuse the water. The problem with that system is that they need energy, electricity, which is using water, to cool down the water that they would be using to cool down the machines in or the computer machines in the facility.
Impacts on the environment and what industry does to communities. There's plenty of places in the United States that are great examples of industry coming in and making a lot of promises, and they're not good on their promises, and then maybe the industry goes out and they leave never fixable problems behind for the community and the people.
What is artificial intelligence? It has nothing to do with human ingenuity, creativity, our thought processes. I mean, it's a very dark system.
Open eyes to people who like maybe they think like, oh, what's the big deal? I like using AI, and it's like, well, I'd rather you use your brain. And computers are not the future like for everything. We need to go back to being creative and having communities and being together. And you know, like the people, whoever this balloonist company, whatever, they're not putting this at their house. They don't want this 3.6 miles from their house.
No.
You know, and